But just the process of setting up the tool, getting people involved, loading all the documentation that you may have, will sort of, it's a, doesn't happen overnight, but it is a very good exercise for a building to say, where are we at? What sort of archives have we got? What do we want to share with who? And once that setup work is underway, there is a lot more, I think, engagement and clarity about what needs to be achieved.
Okay, so it's a way of organising things as well, I guess, because you're finding all of those bits of information that you need to put into the platform, and so you're becoming more aware of, like everyone's got access to the bylaws. It's a little bit easier to access all of those pieces of information.
So there are two things. So again, it's the self-service aspect where you don't need to call someone when you need just a simple document that should be available to you for free to download. And also, you are able to reorganize the things you have, and all this under the control of the building. So your committee will change, your ownership in the building will change, maybe your strata management company or your building management company will change, and they may not use the same software, and you could end up being stuck with a CD-ROM with all your data that doesn't go into the new manager's system. So with Stratabox, you enable that continuity where any changes will not affect the integrity of the data. You can plug out old committee members and plug in new committee members, and it doesn't disrupt in any way all the conversations that were being had at the time. In 5 years' time, if you want to know why a supplier was chosen or why this was done in a certain way, you'll be able to go back and look at all the detail, all the communication, not only just quotes or documents, but also conversations, which are usually very relevant in terms of, and they are the hard things to transfer from a mailbox to another mailbox when people change, and losing that data is actually a real problem when we're talking about very expensive equipment that has warranty periods that may not be known by new people taking over the responsibilities of the building. So there is long-term value in an accumulation of relevant data.
We have lots of questions coming in regards to access to information, and a lot of people have trouble getting hold of that information, so I could see that it would be really valuable there. And we also have questions coming in from people where decisions have been made years ago on the committee, and those decisions are no longer, they haven't been kept anywhere, they've been in an email chain or somewhere, and so people aren't sure how the decision came about. It might have been something to do with an exclusive use of an outdoor area, or but they can't actually find the decision-making process. So that sounds really good, Paul. Great.
Yeah, look, I mean, transparency and continuity are really the two core values that we want to promote, because yes, there needs to be a trust in both the processes and the people established for harmony in a scheme, that's for sure.